Welcome to the Viva Talk Show once again. Last week, we had a guest whom we requested to come again, Maria. She told us part of her story, how she married, how they started off well, and she wound up where she wound up. She's going to continue exactly from where she ended up, her husband having started to drink. What happens next? So in the studio is Maria again with me. You are welcome, Maria.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you for the show. Viewers out there, I greet you. Thank you for listening to our talk here of single mothers.
Yes, last week you told us that your husband had started drinking, that you went to the relatives to seek help. You went to, you said, feeder or wherever to seek help, and you are not helped. What did you do thereafter?
Yes, Madam, thank you so much. There was nothing much. Actually, out there, I'm telling viewers, here you can really commit suicide. But I'm telling the viewers that I sat down and I said, I'm not the only one. This Madam Genevieve here, she's my example. Because the time I was staying up then in a rented house, we had some defense man. They used to come complaining about Madam Genevieve. She should die, she should leave the house, she should do what, she should leave property. I sat down as a young lady and I said, this Madam here has been working hard. In fact, there's nobody who doesn't know Madam Genevieve in Bali. She has been working very hard with her husband. Later, moving to the property. In fact, some of us will shed tears. So, when I saw, say, but who am I? Who am I? Let me go back. I begin now. I'm a teacher. I get to learn and I educate my children. That's fine with that, Madam.
How old are the children at the time you are taking over?
My boy was in senior 2. No, senior 3 there, senior 3. Then my girl was in P6, the second born. Then the third born was in P1.
So you take over their education from there?
Yes, from there.
From a teacher's salary?
From a teacher's salary.
How did you manage?
I had to go for loans, man lenders. I run here, like that. That's how I managed, Madam.
Where did you, are they still in school? Or they finished? Where did they stop? Or I want to know the story. We want to know the story.
Thank you so much, Ma'am. So my story is like this. So when this man left us, I said, no, I'm not going to leave my children. I'm not going to leave them. I will die with them. So I trusted God. God was there for us. So there's a friend of mine who gave me the scripture in the Bible, Psalms 91. So it told us, God will always be a protector for you. God will send the angels to be there for you. So that will pass up to now. So I followed that advice of my friend. He's also a teacher. So I stood. I said, no, I should not be there praying for this man who has left me. So I began standing on my 2. I worked hard for my children by getting loans, behaving well, because when you are single mother, people out there, they know by the way. They know that they have left you. Because once your husband can befriend women there, they become proud. So they have left her, what, like that. So there are men who make a man who has lost a wife runs for you. Madam, I want to marry you. Madam, I want to do what? All types of people come to you. But I said no. Let me be the example of Madam Genevieve. Madam Genevieve, the man left her when the kids were still young. And the other ladies out there, some teachers, some lawyers. In fact, the best example is Madam Genevieve, whom I used to see when her kids were still young. I saw her cry, but she never left her kids. If she was a bad woman, she would have left kids, and she would have gone back to their place. But this here is a woman who stood on her too. She educated her kids. So I followed her example, slowly. up to now, I still follow her example. So I brought up my kids, I educated them in that way, getting loans, friends, like that, Madam David.
Yes, I want our listeners to, you will permit me to go back a little bit. You have said he left you, but you are still together. I want that point where he left you, then he came back, or you went back to him. I mean that there was a separation. I mean we need that explanation there.
Thank you so much, Madam. So as I told you at first, as he was in AIC, he got another job in CD in Meldimay in Chester Road there. From there, he also lost that one. He went to CDC Tororo. He got a job there. So in that process, when I went to him in Tororo, I told him, my dear, now you have left us. That was the time he was like a young boy of a teenager of 18. He told me, Madam, you old woman, what are you looking for? I told you, you just have to forget about me. So me, I told him, okay. But that's the time when I picked up, Madam Jenny, that's how I got courage.
Yes.
I said, okay, this man Kumbe has left us. And I followed your exam, by the way, when I used to see you strong already. Say, let me go back home in Bali, and I work for my kids. But that's how I became firm. So from there, my first loan, I went to get in Baroda. Then I began putting that site where I'm staying right now.
You started building
Yes,
for yourself?
Yes, for myself. Said, no, let me put one room because I'm not managing renting. Because he is a man who, Madam, he would change ladies like nothing.
Like dresses?
So he said, now if I do this one, I will die of stress and depression. Said, let me go back home and I look after my kids. So that's how I managed to keep my kids.
So he remained in Tororo, you remained here.
So that time he was in Tororo. So here's the time with his manners. Again, those people, that person, the man, I think the owner of that CDC was Muzungu. So he called me. By then he called me because that you give the wife, they don't want two women, they want one wife. So he gave out my number. So they called me, they said, we are taking your husband to Munyonyo Rehabilitation Center. I said, will you manage taking him there? He said, we are going to convince him. He doesn't know. But we are taking him there as a sick, as a patient, We're taking him there as a patient. Who's like mad? Why? Because your husband, what he's doing? He's not pleasing us. Because he is a very smart man, time manager, he knows how to keep time, he knows how to work. Everything like of him. So this Mzungu took him where? To Munyonyo, and they called him. I spotted him. When I spotted him to Munyonyo for the rehabilitation center, that Mzungu paid 1 million for admission. He is a man who wanted to come out. Look, say no, remain there. So he remained there in Munyonyo. We were there for 3 months. They would come and pick me, we go there to Munyonyo. They would come and pick me, we go there to Munyonyo. So they wanted to see if at all maybe it is the booze, the drinking, which is making him to forget about the family, because they saw him as, they knew us, but he would not talk about us. He would, instead they would see him with different, and each one in the street drinking water like this. Say, what's wrong? So, Madam, and that's how they took him to the rehabilitation center in Munyonyo. So after 3 months, he came out. He came out. They came and picked me still. We went and picked him. We went to Tororo. I told him, come and go home, but he refused. He said, we go to Tororo. So we went to Tororo. And do you know what happened? No. He did not sleep in the house. He went and slept in the bar. That's drinking. The following day, me, I had to pack my things. Because we had come from Kampala, my children were alone at home. So me, I came to Mbale. Because there's nothing I talked. I said, God, have mercy. Me, I just came home. Because now, what followed, they would ring and say, your husband is not worse. He is a man who was stopped. They asked him, the Mzungu asked him, drinking and work, what do you want? He said, I want to drink. So the Mzungu rang me. He told me that your husband has refused to work, he wants to go and drink. So we are saying bye to him. So when they said bye to him, He didn't come immediately to Mbali. He stayed there until his money was finished. Because even I told him, I was very annoyed. I said, when they chase you from Tororo, never come to Mbali. Because I'm on the rental. So never risk to come to Mbali. So I was very annoyed by the way. So here's a man who comes after with nothing. But by the time I went to his house, he had bought very many things. He came, madam, with nothing. Asked him, where is your property? Say, why asking me? And you couldn't even, madam, he was very drunk. You see, now, the kids were welcoming him by the way. Daddy, you're welcome. So I was confused. So now I chased this man away. He is a man who's a total fan. Now he's got to begin from one. I was like his mother. So I had compassion in me. So I left him. My sister had a salon in Aboa there. I had to go and sit in the salon. I left him. Then I went on the phone. And later on I went home. I left him like that. So we continued living together. So you asked me, I left him. So I continued providing for him. And here's a man who knows how to command. I want meat. What's wrong with you? You don't provide meat here nowadays. I don't want beans, I don't want cabbage in the house. I want only meat, fish. He commands you. And madam, of course, you cannot afford it. Every time meat after what? You see? So maybe my people in the village, they can send me chicken. He wants you to continue giving me chicken. Have you heard? So the whole thing was a mess, my dear sister. Since he lost the job, has been like that up to now. I am still single. I have a toys in the house, but it's there. I'm a single mother who took over the responsibility when I was still a young lady.
Yeah, that is Maria's story. It is still continuing. She says she has a trouser in the house, but she's a single mother. She tried what she could. The people where the man was working, they took him to a rehabilitation center. They paid the fees for him. They kept him there for 3 months. When he came back, he started where he stopped. He didn't sleep in the house. He slept in the bar. That was the epitome of drunkenness. Now, what do you do with such a man? He has been chased from the place of work, and he has come to you. He has come. The children are saying, welcome, Daddy. Can you say go away? He's the father to your children. Maria says, here is a man who is a total orphan. So, out of sympathy, she accepted him back. As one of her responsibilities. He's not working, he's not providing, but the children are going to school, and he's in the house, and he does not want to eat cabbage. He does not want to eat greens. He wants meat. I want to find out, how do you provide meat and fish when he has commanded?
Madam, that one there, now where do you get fish and meat? I just keep quiet. Because if I was a type of a person who exchange with him words, by there I will not be with him. But I'm a simple lady, I'm quite ready. Me, if I'm annoyed, I'm going to open the Bible and read the scripture there to console me. So, when he talks like that, you leave him. Let him talk, let him abuse, let him do anything. Madam, I'm undergoing torture, but I have everything I've left for God. Because I have kids with that man. I didn't want to leave my children to be somewhere and also be somewhere. I want to be with my kids. Have you heard, madam?
I've heard. Now, when he's quarreling, is he quarreling in the presence of these children? Is he commanding in the presence of these children? Or it is private affairs?
Madam, he doesn't care. He is a man who can quarrel whether kids are there or they are not there. He can, whether the neighbors are there or they are not there. He quarrels. Even everybody say, Madam, what's wrong with you? Are you mad? Why do it? Why still saying this man here? You are done providing, you are done doing everything. Why can't you leave this man? Then I tell them, I leave him. He goes away. So let him talk what he talks. Not even that thing that made my girl, one of my daughters, to after her course, she had to marry because the man was talking obscene words. and are not good words. Some words are not good. So my girl was ashamed. So she had to marry early.
The houses we see, they keep a lot of secrets. You would never have known when you meet Maria on the streets that she's undergoing torture. She has said it in her own words that it is torture. She's still with the man. The children are there, and one of them had to marry almost prematurely because of what was happening in her father's home. Someone out there is listening to Maria. Someone out there maybe is going through what Maria is going through. She's not telling us history. She's telling us current affairs. She still has the man in the home. He's still drinking. The children, I want to find out how far in education have the children gone. Let me ask Maria, how far have they gone in education?
Thank you, Madam. God is on our side. So when you are with God, God cannot leave you. God has been there for me. I cried tears. They dried. Now I no longer cry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It is tear-provoking. Listener, she's not joking. So when I'm talking about the plight of a single mother, I'm not joking either. It is tear-provoking. She's crying. We are still listening. So, how far the Imam, you have not told us?
So, my dear sister,
I understand when you cry.
I'm very sorry, viewers. Forgive me.
That's okay. It's okay.
So, my firstborn is a boy. He has got a degree in business administration. My second born is a girl. She did diploma in lab tech. She's a lab technician. She has completed diploma. The third born is a girl. She's doing law in KIU. But it's not easy, my dear sister.
I know.
Because KIU, sort of money I'm paying.
Yeah.
So we run for loans here and there. In fact, even this COVID has helped me. Because she would have got even a dead year. So at least now I can get some money. I'm preparing for her to go back to school.
So you constructed. How far you talked? You said that you started construct. You got a loan and you left the rentals and you constructed. Are you staying in your house now?
Yes, I'm staying in my own house.
You completed it?
No, not really. It is not complete.
It is not complete.
Not complete. I'm staying in bricks. Not complete.
Because of the education of the
Because of the education of the kids. My mother is old, she can't help me. My father died. You see?
I can see. So, the plight of a single mother is current affairs. It is not history. You cannot write it in the book and close the page. The page of the plight of the single mother is still open. I'm going to ask her just a few questions for the sake of the listeners. We want to find out a little more about this gentleman. This gentleman, does he appreciate you when you educate the children?
I don't know how. How can he appreciate? And does he know when the level the kids are in? He sometimes asks, Anna, which level are you in? Esther, did you come to school? Ben, are you still at school? You can ask like that. And he
doesn't know.
Doesn't know. He doesn't care. He doesn't even care. And even he can ask them for money. People give me some money, I'm going to drink.
And you give him?
Who gives, Mama? We don't give.
So how does he get the money he drinks? Because he's not working.
Madam, here's a story. When you want to smoke, people can give you. If you want to drink, people can give you. But nobody can give you sugar. Bad things they can give you. You want a man, they can give you. You want a woman, they can give you. Bad things, you get all some.
Yes.
But good things, nobody can give you.
Have you heard, listener? If you want to smoke, you will get the cigarette free. Somebody will give you. If you want to drink, somebody will give you. But if you want to do something good, if you want sugar, nobody will give you. I hope you have heard that. This gentleman is living on charity. He's drinking on charity and he's drunk every day. Is he getting better? Is he? And I don't know.
Right now, he's having a legs problem. He puts the legs up. My legs are burning, my legs are burning.
Health problems.
You see,
Because of drinking.
because of drinking.
That means he has a problem of the liver. You don't know.
I don't know.
Now, when he sees food at table, when he sees meat or fish at table, does he well, sometimes become sober, or he's drunk throughout? Or when he's sober, does he think straight? I'm sorry to go deep into your life.
When he's sober. When he's sober, he's sober.
He's sober.
Sober.
He talks sense.
Not actually. Okay, but he's like frustrated. I don't know why he's like, what? Because you can try, when he's sober, you can try to talk to him. You see him answering in a rude way. Yeah, I say maybe he's frustrated. He has managed to handle money.
Yeah.
Because madam, there's a time I got a loan. I was constructing there to put windows work. He stole the money, 700,000 from me. He stole. So when I followed up, I went up there where he drinks from and put it there, the bar. So I said, I'll be coming here, you give me some books. I'll be coming here. When I followed up, those people nearly beat me. Say, leave us alone, this is our customer. You're talking as
700,000.
I cried. I grew thin. I was thinking of what to do, but again, the Bible consoled me and said, Mary, don't cry, keep quiet. So I kept quiet.
So you rested in God. My God, a single mother, the plight of a single mother. This is one of the categories. She's married, she has a husband in the house, the man is well educated, he could get jobs, now he has 9. He's now dependent, he's one of the children. She said she had 3. No, she has 4. She's looking after 4. Because I'm sure, are you not the one who is buying clothes for him?
My dear. Even this is not my boy. My boy says even, Daddy, shoes. Mommy, you gotta look for Daddy shoes. Mommy, you gotta look for Daddy socks. Mommy, belt for Daddy. You see? The kids.
They have grown to understand and accept their father as he is.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And they love him.
They love him.
They love him. My kids love their father, my dear sister.
Yeah, because he's their father.
They love him. And me, I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Because I have also accepted. Because if I was a person who I would have divorced.
Yes.
But I said no. Let my kids be with me and their father. But the father, when he went astray, I thought he would go. But he is the man who comes back. Have you seen as a problem now?
Yeah, he's coming back
As a problem.
And a permanent one.
Permanent one. Surely. Permanent one.
He can't do without drinking.
He cannot do without drinking.
During this COVID, the bars were closed. Wasn't it an opportunity for him to be sober?
Jesus Christ, have mercy on the person.
Hey.
Oh, I had the kids for the, I don't know. He would go, my husband has not missed drinking every day. He goes.
Whether the bar is open or closed?
He goes and he comes back and with more in their pockets.
Bottles.
Yes. Water.
Yes, Madam Mary, you have told us a sad story. Unfortunately, it is continuing. You are an example of many out there. You are not the only one. It's good you didn't commit suicide because you are not alone. There are others out there. They also have husbands, but they are not helping them. They are each of the single mothers has her own chapter.
Yes.
She has her own part of the story. You look at it her way and you will understand it's a real plight. I want to ask, can anybody afford to avoid single mothers? Can you silence single mothers anymore? We are not going to keep quiet. We are going to tell the world that single mothers have a problem
and they need to be helped. A woman like Maria, she's educating her children all alone. The rehabilitation center could not help the husband out of the problem. Nothing could help. Now, if you can't help the man out of the problem, then you have to help these children. This lady, she says she's a primary teacher. She doesn't get enough. She's borrowing left and right to keep the children in school. She has gone a good distance. When she comes to you, don't close your ear. When she comes to you, don't close your eye. If she knocks the door at any office, government or private institution or private office, when a single mother comes to explain her case, please understand. Open your heart. I'm pleading to the governments. Please open your heart and accommodate single mothers. Thank you. This is the end of our talk show. Keep listening to the Viva Talk Show.